This is Chris Videos. Like, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, may all be down there in the description box. And I am here to do my AEW Rampage February 25th, 2022 review. And we're going to be talking about the first match of the night. It was the TNT champion, Sammy Guevara, versus Andrade El Idolo for the TNT Championship. Now, HFO was at ringside, Matt Hardy and Private Party and all of them. So Andrade tried to win the match a few times. During this match, we see Andrade try to expose the turnbuckle, but the referee was catching on to him, and while the referee was distracted because of Andrade, Matt Hardy exposed the turnbuckle on the other side of the ring, and then at one point we see Andrade roll up Sammy Guevara, but then Matt Hardy looked like he pushed Andrade's foot off the rope, and breaking up the pin pretty much. But at the very ending of this match, we seen Guevara and Andrade on the top turnbuckle, and then Guevara gets down on the ring apron, kicks Andrade's foot from underneath them, and Andrade hits his face on the exposed turnbuckle. He gets back into the ring. He picks him up and hits the GTH onto Andrade, and then pins him for the 3 count. So yeah, Sammy Guevara defeated Andrade El Idolo tonight on Rampage, and he has retained the TNT Championship. So yeah, that's what happened. Pretty good match. But then after the match ended, Private Party and Matt Hardy started attacking Sammy Guevara from behind, beating him down and stuff. Then Darby Allin and Sting comes down. Darby Allin pretty much running and hitting like a, suicide dive onto Matt Hardy, laying him out. Sting hits a clothesline onto Isaiah Cassidy. And then Darby Allin hits the coffin drop onto Isaiah Cassidy, laying him out. So yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, for the match and what happened after the match, I'll give it all 3 out of 5 stars. That's why I'll give it a pretty good match between the two. But yeah, up next we're going to see Wardlow versus Nick Camarada up next on Rampage. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then. So the next thing that happened on AEW Rampage, it was a one-on-one match. It was Wardlow with Shawn Spears at ringside versus Nick Camarada one-on-one. But before I talk about that match, we seen QT Marshall come out to the ring, and he was talking about Hook and everything, talking about his all Taz's fault, how he trained him up and Taz ruined him. And then Hook comes out and pretty much laying out a few QT Marshall students, laying them out, and he dips out. So yeah, that's what happened. But the Sammy Guevara match, I forgot to mention, he did not hit the GTH. I mean, he actually hit the cutter onto Andrade. So yeah, wrong finisher move that I said. So yeah, he actually hit the cutter onto Andrade to get the win for that match. But yeah, Wardlow versus Nick Camarada was a pretty good big man match. Pretty much, I'll give it. I'll just give it 1 star. I'll just give it 1. But yeah, it was a pretty good match between the two. We seen Wardlow, hitting the power bombs multiple times, like 4 or 5 of them, and then he put his foot on the Nick's chest, pinning him for the 3 count. So yeah, Wardlow defeated Nick Camarada tonight on Rampage, and then Aaron Solo tried to jump off the top turnbuckle with the crossbody on the Wardlow. Wardlow catches him, puts him in a powerbomb position, and then all of a sudden Shawn Spears hits Aaron Solo in the back with the steel chair, and Wardlow got so pissed about that. And Shawn Spears was like, I apologize for that, but you should not be doing no more power bombs. It'll get you over. So yeah, that's what he was saying. But he said he's so proud of him and all that. So yeah, pretty funny stuff. So yeah, up next we're going to see Serena Deeb doing her 5-minute challenge up next on Rampage. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then. So the next thing that happened on AEW Rampage, it was a one-on-one match. It was Serena Deeb doing her 5-minute challenge against Kayla Sparks. I think that's her name. It was a one-on-one match. It probably lasted like about a minute and a half, maybe. It was okay or whatever. Kayla Sparks pretty much got no offense in at all. Serena Deeb just dominating the whole match. At the very end, she locks on that submission hold when she got the arm trapped. I think she calls that the Serenity, if I'm not mistaken, and pretty much making Kayla Sparks tap out. So yeah, Serena Deeb defeated Kayla Sparks tonight in a one-on-one match. That's what happened. I'll give that match a half of a star. That's why I'll give it. But up next, we're going to see the contract signing between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa up next on Rampage. And still to come later on tonight, we'll see Anthony Bowens versus Orange Cassidy in a qualifying match later on tonight on Rampage as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then. So the next thing that happened on AEW Rampage, it was a contract signing between the AEW Women's Champion Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. So yeah, they will be facing off at AEW Revolution for the AEW Women's Championship. So yeah, they was having a contract signing. Jamie Hayter and Rebel was inside the ring as well. And they was cutting promos or whatever on each other. Thunder Rosa pretty much talking to Britt Baker and stuff, and Britt Baker was telling her how she was the one that made the lights out match between them two, and how she pretty much is the one that built the women's roster and everything. Pretty much that's what Britt Baker was saying, and she was talking about how she's going to beat Thunder Rosa, how Thunder Rosa gets on her nerves, when she always saying that she's how she helps the women's locker room and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what she was saying. But then Thunder Rosa starts attacking Britt Baker and everything. And then Jamie Hayter comes up and beats down Thunder Rosa and stuff. And then Mercedes Martinez was running down to the ramp. Rebel gets out of the ring. Both of them starts brawling. Mercedes laying Rebel out. Gets inside the ring. And then spine busters Jamie Hayter through the table, and Britt Baker escapes. So yeah, that's what happened. Okay contract signing. But yeah, that's what happened. It was okay stuff. But up next, it will be the main event. It will be Anthony Bowens versus Orange Cassidy in a qualifying match up next on Rampage. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then. So the next thing that happened on AEW Rampage, it was a one-on-one match. It was Orange Cassidy versus Anthony Bowens one-on-one. So yeah, Max Castro was with Anthony Bowens, and Yuta Wheeler was with Orange Cassidy. This was a qualifying match. Winner of this match goes to the ladder match at Revolution, and it was an okay match. At the very ending of this match, we seen Max Caster pretty much trying to hit Orange Cassidy in the face or whatever with the chain, and Danhausen comes up pointing at Max Caster, laying a curse on him or whatever. And Max Caster, was trying to hit him. He ducks, and then he turns around. He gets hit with the orange punch by Orange Cassidy, and then Orange Cassidy gets back into the ring and then hits the orange punch onto Anthony Bowens and then pins him for the 3 count. So Orange Cassidy defeated Anthony Bowens tonight in a one-on-one match, and he goes and qualifies for the ladder match now. So yeah, it was an okay match, and there was a rap before this match had started. It was pretty funny stuff. So yeah, for the match and everything, I'll give 1.5 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was okay. But yeah, for tonight's AEW Rampage, I'll give a out of 5. I'll give it 2.5. That's what I'll give it. It was an okay Rampage tonight. Match of the night was the TNT Championship match, but everything else was okay stuff. So yeah, if you haven't yet, go check it out. But yeah, that has been my AEW Rampage February 25th, 2022 reviews. Like, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris. And subscribe to this channel, Chris Potatoes and everything. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll be down there in the description box. And go check out my Friday Night SmackDown reviews if you haven't yet. I already uploaded all of them, so yeah, I can check it out right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys later for this Monday's Monday Night Raw reviews. See you guys later, until then.